Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide, where I just finished recording the last episode, and I am still thoroughly depressed after that last game. Oh my god. If Koda was trying to express his pains, his problems, he did a fantastic fucking job. Why? I don't know what's coming up for us next. It took him 6 months to create between the last game to this next upcoming one. Let's see how he made us look, made us feel depressed now. The machine. Guard. Let's sneak around the guard then. Haha! Oh, we can't sneak around the guard. Hi, guard! I want to push the button. Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick, quiet, brutal. We're going to be quiet. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing you should know about the machine. It calls itself Koda. So... Oh, wait. So is Koda on, like, a journey to find himself? Maybe? Get away! Fuck you, paparazzi! I hate you all! You killed Princess Di! Hi, Koda!
And of course, it's the machine.
You've stopped. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you've put them through? God, even through all this, Koda, it's not wrong to think of yourself, Bo. Don't worry about everyone out there and your creations. I mean... Okay, I'm gonna be honesty time. There are times where, as much as I love doing YouTube, there are times where I do kind of want to, like some days where I'm like, I don't want to do it. You know, and it feels like a machine that has just stopped. And I do, and like, one of the things that gets me going is I do think about you guys. I think about the viewer. I'm like, you know, it makes me feel bad inside to know that I'm deviating from my schedule, that people are going to tune in the next day expecting there to be something and there won't be. And that gets me to sit my ass back down here and make more videos for you guys when I feel like I don't want to. I mean, it's not to say that YouTube isn't fun. This shit is fun as hell to do, but sometimes you create and you create and you create and you... Or even then, you know, yeah, to finish my thought, you create and create and then you just can't create anymore. You've tapped the well dry. And then other times where, I don't know, there's just something that breaks inside you. And you can't, you don't want to. It's not that it's not fun anymore. It's not that it's not great. It's not awesome. You just don't want to. Is that making sense at all? Am I making any kind of sense, or am I just rambling at this point? Anyway, continuing on. These people out there, can you imagine what the problem... It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could you possibly go back to trusting... How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? I didn't know what to pick there. I just picked that one at random. How about this for a start? You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. Apologize for leaving me. No, nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you? I have seen the thing you fear. I don't want to threaten the machine. Why would I do that? Alright then, I will apologize to the people on your behalf. Oh my god. So it's like, I guess in terms, with the way what my brain's telling me right now, it's like that's the real Coda, and he feels that he's broke. There's something so wrong that he's just stopped. There's something within him that's broken. So he has to put on this other personality, the smile. Put on the smile, the performance him, and apologize to the people for not producing the art that they're expecting him to produce. Does that make sense? Again, am I making any sense here? My friends. Falls to me to deliver bad news. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. Oh my god! But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. Follow me, we will destroy that machine. Follow me, we will destroy everything that the machine has created. Wow. I don't like any of those. And I get where it's going. I understand where the... God damn it. Again, I'm having trouble putting thoughts... words to my thoughts. Oh, neither of these solves anything. But there's one thing that's been a constant in this game. And it's going to make... This is why I'm going to choose what I'm going to choose. Is the puzzle. The puzzle of completely making it impossible to go back. So that you can move forward. So I'm going to destroy everything that the machine has created. And we're back on the stage. Hi! Oh my god. Wow. To just erase it all your work. Oh my god, this is a mind fuck.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people.
No,
to get
no.
feedback
No.
on his games.
That wouldn't... What? Okay, I had to start over because this game crashed. That was annoying. So here we are, we're back destroying this. God, I feel so bad for fucking Coda right now. I really do.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive.
If you crush me again right here, I'll be
At
pissed.
the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people.
Okay, like I was saying before, no, that isn't what would help.
It might get him out of isolation.
No, that's... Oh, hello.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him?
I don't know,
If you could
man.
see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings. Would that bring him out of his mental spiral?
I don't
Give
think
him
it would.
confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Because this doesn't look like the work of somebody who's looking for feedback. It doesn't look like the work of somebody who, like, that's not what he's searching for. That's obviously not what he's searching for. But what is he searching for is the question. It doesn't seem like... Because obviously he's made these games as an expression of something, but it's not necessarily something that needs to be... Whoa!
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
But that's not always the problem. That's not... It isn't necessarily that he's afraid of anything, though, I don't think. I mean, obviously, I don't know Coda personally. I only know what we're getting through this game. Down your weapon. Okay, how do I do that? Oh! No, how do I put down the weapon?
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do?
No, I don't want to shoot Coda!
I always feel like I need to be told that my work is good. That I am good.
But we're not all like
you. When
you.
someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it.
Who were you trying to help then at that point?
Maybe I could...
Trying to help him or you?
When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling.
Yeah, good for you. But what did Coda want? He didn't ask you to do that.
Beautifully happy. So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
Stop saying it like that! I don't want to think that Coda's gone. I don't want to think that there was a person out there that... Yet another person out there that left this world without getting some kind of closure or help. God damn it, especially when we essentially lived through Coda's problems in an artistic manner. Ugh. Again with all the screaming voices, what now?
This is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
Yeah? God. Coda just felt he needed to leave it all behind. He just needed to... I mean, he's still making a game, obviously, but maybe he's making a game as simply a way to say goodbye. What?
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then, every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all.
Yeah?
But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Yeah, please do. Wish I could see it. I love mazes. I love labyrinths and mazes, but I'd love to figure it out, but what does this say? Wall, 128, 128. Oh, it's dimensions. I think. God, I can't even be funny or snarky or silly in this episode at all.
This is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
But that's the thing again. It wasn't... It's the idea of... a couple episodes ago, they were talking about playable games. The idea of making a game playable. It was playable for Coda. The idea of doing those chores infinitely. You know, that was its purpose. That was why he created it. At least I think so. I mean, I'm talking for somebody I've never met. You know, you shouldn't do something like that, but... Oh boy.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code.
Oh, we could be
Like
here
the
all night
invisible
doing that.
maze, It's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here.
I think I do. I think
I'll
I
put the code on
do.
the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
I think I do, though. Because I think Coda felt that everyone else was asking so much of his time to make these games, to do his art, you know, for their benefit, not for his. So therefore, he's going to ask for your time in return. I think that's where he's going with this. 5, 1, 6, 1, 7. He's feeling bitter. You know, that it's turned into resentment of those who've once loved his work. Oh my god. If this has some kind of like stupid, crappy M. Night Shyamalan ending where it's like, ha, just fooled you at the end. It's meant nothing, blah, blah, blah. I'll be pissed.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress.
The fuck, dude?
And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely. Just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem.
Who said it's incumbent on you to fix the problem, though?
Fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
You know, game narrator guy, you're seeming very selfish to me. But at the same time, I get the idea of wanting to help your friend. But at the same time,
for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is.
but does anyone ever really know
The guy
each
I
other?
knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years, I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for.
Did you ever
I
ask?
asked him so many times
Oh,
to
okay.
please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean,
I remember the 3 dots.
and he wouldn't.
Kind of looks like almost looks like a weird Halo map a little bit, doesn't it? I'm waiting
I
for...
felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why is this suddenly all about the narrator all of a sudden? Like, this is... It just shifted really hard from being about Coda to being about...
Where did I screw up?
But then again, these are the feelings we have. I mean, I mean, yes, it is selfish, but at the same time, it's natural to, when you see someone close to you, even if you perceive them to be close to you, just destroying themselves like this. Holy shit. Dear Davey. Davey was the narrator. Thank you for your interest in my games. I need you to to speak to me anymore. Holy shit, I just got another one of those feelings inside. I got the feels all of a sudden. If I was Davey, and this guy was my friend, and I thought I was doing all these things to help him, and he made this, and I got here. Imagine how you would feel. Again, this is all selfishness again, because obviously Coda's feeling something too. That's why he made this. That's why he wrote that specifically. Oh, is it? And that's the worst of it all, because you don't know. Is he mad at Davey? Is he mad at himself? Is he trying to destroy ties to be alone? And why is he doing that? And it's something Davey here will never know. He can't know, because obviously Coda wants their relationship to stop. Is it because he's mad that he showed his games to somebody else? Is it that he's afraid of the relationship? Is he afraid of his friendship? Is he being self-destructive again? Is he going into isolation? Oh my god. And then again, Davey, the feelings he's feeling. Oh fuck.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I?
See, these are the thoughts you get.
Because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Holy shit, dude.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... It felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Did Dave try to make this game as an apology letter to Coda? Did he make this to try and reach out to Coda again? Oh my god. Wonder at times whether you think I am making these games for you. Out of context, was he? Was he making it for himself? Oh, hold on. You've so infected my personal... Oh,
the people
God.
who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
You've infected my personal space that it's possible I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere, hidden between games. If there was an answer, a meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Yeah, he's pissed. Giving them something that is not yours to give? Violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? So Coda feels that he feels hurt because he exited his bubble. He finally talked to somebody else. He gave of himself to somebody else. And that person, though Coda meant it to be an intimate thing for Dave then took it upon himself, whether without telling Coda or against his wishes, to try and share it with everybody else. These things that Coda made were made for himself, and he invited Dave in. And then Dave violated something. At least Coda felt, oh my... Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? He made the lampposts for Dave. Because Dave wanted them to be playable, quote unquote, like he said before. Would you simply let them be what they are?
I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing.
Oh my...
What does that mean?
God. Oh my god. Why am I around you? I feel physically ill. You desperately need something, and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than... So we've been... Oh my god, I've been making all these judgments about Coda, but it isn't judgments about Coda. I've been making judgments about Coda based on the viewpoint of Dave. I've completely... Oh, I've been making all these judgments about a person I don't know because... Oh, I feel like a piece of shit. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not a problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
When you finally see what I am talking about, don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work, is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please, I need to feel okay with myself again. And I
God damn
okay
it!
as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
There's that shiver again. This isn't the good kind. That was it? That was the end? What? Hi. So wait, was Dave Coda the whole time? Is Coda the name he gave to his creativity? Is he a mental patient? Is he somebody who had multiple personality disorder or something? And we got a clock with no hands.
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
Holy shit. Coda was never real, was he? Coda was just the name he gave to his creativity, to somebody else that he perceived, somebody he wanted to be. I don't know. I'm so astounded by this game that I can't wrap my head around my thoughts.
Solution.
Okay, now we're going into Lara Croft's manor from Tomb Raider 2.
Yes, if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Wow. Wow.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
So it all boils down to this, unless it's going to take another turn again. through the narrator, this game tricked us into perceiving problems that weren't there the way Dave did. When Coda just liked making games. He just liked making games like that. It is nothing wrong with him. He just wanted to make prison games. And the more Dave intruded, the more Dave kept telling him there was something wrong with him, he lost that enjoyment. He lost it all. And there was no problem with himself. The problem was Dave. But the game, the way it was told from Dave's perspective, like he was trying to get us to see his point of view, why he thought what he thought. Like to try and justify himself. Looking for some kind of justification. Like, I wasn't wrong, was I? Oh. What the fuck? So who are these games made by? Is this made by you, Davey? Oh my god, this game is so fucking
I knew
good.
that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation. What would that even be?
There'd be a million things there, dude.
It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
You weren't hugged enough as a child, were you? Or maybe too much?
What now?
Oh my god, this game is such a head trip and I love it!
I think I need to go.
Okay.
And
Don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out.
because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna... Okay.
Okay, I'm at a loss of what to say. I truly am. As you can tell, I do the nervous laugh when I'm at a loss. We're gonna find the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Could we go beat it with a bone or something? Wow, this game is so much more than I was expecting it to be. And this is by the people who made the Stanley Parable, and now I really want to play the Stanley Parable. I haven't played it yet. Blanc. Holy bejesus. Bejeebus. Anytime now, Floor. Oh wait, this is the place where we went to the prison. It just doesn't have the metal railings. At least part of it. Oh! And there's a light beam from the very first game! And I really wish there was a run button. Found the crouch button. And the jump button. Sky's turning gray. Wait. This isn't a symbolic of Dave killing himself, is it? like Dave feeling so much grief that... And then the glitch where we go up. Damn it, the tingles are back! Holy shit. Okay, even I couldn't solve this one. Oh my god. What can I say about this game other than it's fucking amazing? This game is beautiful beyond all comprehension. The things that were said, the ideas that it sort of brings to the forefront, and so many interpretations. It leaves it so open-ended. There's no answers given. That's it?
Turn back,
Or R?
turn back from this cave.
What's for R? What does that mean? What? For R?
You said, let
This project would not have been possible without the following indicators.
let me keep
Oh my god.
the cave goes for miles.
If there's anything in these credits, we're seeing, I'll leave them in. If not, I'm gonna meet you guys back at the title screen.
So tired, but I know that you're strong. So turn back, turn back.
Okay, those are very short credits, actually. I might have just leave that whole thing in there so you can see my face just looking completely awestruck by what just transpired. I am at a loss of what to say. I think I've given all I can give as far as my thoughts on the game and story. All I can say now is this was a fantastic game. Why are there not more games like this? Some more stories like this. Damn! I mean, yeah, it's always nice to play the game where you run and gun, get from the beginning to end, beat a boss, fantastic ending, credits roll. Yeah, you beat the bad guy, you save the day. But damn it if there aren't great games like this. Oh. Tell you guys what, I'm going to end this series here. This was so good. And seeing as this is by the people who made the Stanley Parable, I may bring that to the channel too, because damn it, they made this. I want to play the Stanley Parable even more now. I might not be playing it right away, but I will bring it to the channel eventually. For now, however, if you enjoyed this series, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, share it, or you can click on the annotations for other videos I've done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.